in 1995 when Larry joined Stanford. I'd already been there for a couple of years. And it was an incredible time in the birth of the web. Don't forget the Mosaic, which was the first widely used web browser, only came out in '93, which is when I entered Stanford, and it only been a couple of years since. Seemed like an incredible number of websites, but with today's standards, it was a drop in the puddle. So it's a drop in the pool, a drop in the ocean. We were just experimenting with different kinds of ideas pretty rapidly. You know, what could you really do with this powerful new medium that was really exploding? And search came out as actually a byproduct. It wasn't that we were particularly interested in doing search at the time. We were really studying the web, studying the links, and we discovered that we could do a really good job of search, and that was a very important application. And then we set about to bring it to the world. And after a few years, actually, we decided the best way to do that was to start a company, which you now know is Google. I think I'm most proud of the number of people that we serve around the world. Depending on how you count, hundreds of millions or billions of people around the world who use our products to find information that's really important to them. And the fact that we are able to make it available across a broad range of people, in fact that's mostly advertising supported, so anybody with an internet connection can get access to Google Search, and now to Google Maps and to Gmail and to all the other services that we offer. I think that's, I feel pretty proud of how many people we can serve. I think I'm personally most scared of sitting in a boardroom all day. I want to be out there coming up with new ideas, creating things, and so forth. And not to say that all executives do sit around in boardrooms, but I'm personally pretty passionate about doing technical, creative work. And so I need to focus pretty hard to make enough time to make that possible. I think it's a pretty exciting time. I think you're right, everything keeps changing, and that's what makes developing technology really fun and exciting. There are a lot of things changing. A lot of the devices that we carry around today, who would have imagined that things could, I could have, our own Android phone in our pocket, but you see iPhones and you see tablets and all these devices which are shipping by the tens or hundreds of millions of now, which are changing how people interact with information. The pace at which both hardware, software, and online services come to the market and can become very successful, broadly adopted or not, that's all accelerating, and I think that's all very exciting. It's certainly a challenge for all companies, but it's also a great big opportunity. It takes a lot of work to set up a project, be it a software project or otherwise, for something technical, just kind of independent of what it's doing. There's some amount of effort that you have to put in, and given that we're going to be trying to do things like that, we might as well pursue the ambitious things that will really make a difference in the world. And also the fact that we've attained a level of success that we're very fortunate to have attained, but adding little things to that isn't really impactful. So when you look at the kinds of things we go after, like Chauffeur, for example, our autonomous cars project, transportation is a big problem in the world. Letting people get from place to place efficiently, not using up a huge amount of land area, enabling the disabled or children and so forth to move around. All of those are very important issues, and so and it's a very ambitious technical challenge. To have a car operate like that, to be safe, to be efficient, all those things. There are an incredible number of daunting challenges. Probably rank of the heart number one, just the passion for an area, the goal to see it through, no matter what the obstacles may be. Luck is hugely important. Of course, I'm reluctant to use the word important. I think we have benefited greatly from luck. But I think anybody approaching an entrepreneurial idea, I think the passion is the key. Now, luck may allow them to be successful or not, or the degree of success and, say, payoff that they get out of it. But without the passion, I don't think anything